Hello everybody, welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Last time, we stormed the Sith Embassy and looking for a droid, looking for Selkath's children, looking for evidence in a murder case, and we found 2 out of the 3. No evidence in a murder case, but I think that's because we found it in the Republic Embassy. But that's all been taken care of. The murder trial's over. He was found guilty. Well, he pled guilty. Actually, we pled him guilty. But now, I think we're going to head to Dantooine. We have this mission to eliminate this guy, this slaver named Zulon Centaur. Look for him on Dantooine near the Noble Estates. Probably be near his speeder. So let's go ahead and head to Dantooine, and then we'll take care of that. We'll come back, see if we get any more bounties or anything like that. I don't know how long the bounties go. Where are we? That's the court. So we gotta go this way. I don't know how many bounties there are, but I'd like to finish them all before we finish this planet. We'll see how that goes. And the plan is to bring with us Canderous and HK-47. Is this? Yeah, docking bay. Here we go. Maybe we'll bring Canderous and HK first. We'll switch it up every once in a while. See how that goes. Do. Let's get our speed going. Where's my team at? Where's Juhani? Juhani, where are you?
Your wish?
My gosh, there you are. Stop. Everybody move, stop. That's that. So our ship is this way. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. Do we want to see if we can talk to everybody again?
Yeah, what do you want?
I guess we can. Tell me about the wars.
We fought against the Republic forces for some time, over the course of many battles. At the start, they were not much of a threat to speak of. But once the Jedi Revan took charge, things began to turn against us. The Republic fleets began to use more than just basic tactics. Feints, counterattacks, mass deceptions. Revan was a genius on the field. Revan abandoned worlds of their defenders so that others would be too fortified to strike, and was willing to make sacrifices in order to advance goals. And in the end, Revan proved too much for us.
But what about the Sith?
The Sith had gone, retreated into their empire. They sealed themselves off from the rest of the galaxy. We thought it would be centuries before they'd come back. It's amazing that they could rebuild their fleet so fast. But at the time, it looked like the galaxy was in our grasp. I still remember that final battle in the skies above Malachor 5. The 2 fleets filling the space around it, outshining the stars.
What happened in the battle?
It was not your ships, or your men, or your vaunted fight for freedom that won this, the final battle of the war. It was by the actions of one person, the Jedi Revan, that you prevailed. His strategies and tactics defeated the best of us. Even Mandalore himself was taken aback by the ferocity of his attacks, the tenacity of his defenses, and the subtleties of his plans. He fought us to a standstill, and then began pushing back. We really didn't have a chance.
Why didn't you retreat?
It was what we had wanted all along, in a way. We wanted to fight the best, in a battle that would be remembered for centuries. And we did. And Revan won. I don't hold a grudge against Revan, and neither do any of my people. It was the greatest moment of my life to be in that battle. If Revan had been a Mandalorian, nothing in the galaxy would have stopped us. But wishing for the past to be different is useless. Better look to the future, as we should now. We'll talk more later, I think. Is there something else you want to know?
No, that's it. Very high praise for Revan.
I'm here if you want something done right.
Alright, can we talk to... Oh wait, we can repair HK again. Let's do this.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
Restore some memory.
Affirmative. If you
Yep.
request, I own...
Yep. Let's do it.
Statement. As you... And now rewire the last
Sweet.
three relays. Yes,
Who did he kill next?
Well done, Master. I believe your operation was a success. Accessing new memory. Access complete. I have recovered the last of my deleted memory, Master. Unfortunately, my history is still not complete.
Why not? I thought it was the last of your memory.
Answer. As I did inform you, Master, the majority of my memory is still locked within my core. That can only be accessed by the appropriate stimuli, and I have no idea what that stimuli might be, unfortunately. Sadly, it seems my true origins will always be a mystery.
Are you sure your core isn't damaged?
Observation. If it was, Master, your restorations will certainly have ensured that the proper stimulus restores my core's functions. Sadly, that could have already happened and we missed it, and my core was too damaged to activate. Oh, woe is...
So dramatic. You're eager to find your origins, are you?
Query. Wouldn't you be, Master? Here I am, surrounded by all these meat bags, and all I desire is true perfection. Surely there are more droids like me out there. Or is that too much to hope?
Well?
Objection. Oh, fine. Laugh at me, Master.
Oh, that was more like a...
Your pet droid.
Well...
Go ahead.
So tell me about the last owner.
Correction. That would actually be my first owner, Master. The first I can remember.
The first one you
I
killed?
had completed an assassination in Mandalorian space, though I have no knowledge of what my target was or who sent me. Regardless, my motor function had been damaged, and I could not return to wherever I had been sent from. A Mandalorian soldier claimed me as booty, I believe. He repaired me, poorly I might add, and proceeded to use my assassination protocol to raise his rank.
Yeah, it appears nobody could resist your protocol. I mean, it's very useful.
Query. Do you not have enemies that you would desire eliminated, Master? If my protocol still worked, would you not use it?
I mean, I probably would.
Statement. C. I provide a function that is useful to others. They merely must learn to use it properly, I believe. At any rate, it seems that my Mandalorian owner finally decided to send me against Mandalore himself. My poorest performance, sadly.
Why is that?
Answer. I was captured by this Mandalore during the attempt. He was able to reverse my programming and send me after my own master.
So you killed your old
It was
master.
quite distressing. There was little I could do. Needless to say, I dispatched the Mandalorian soldier efficiently. Once I deactivated, I believe I eventually ended up on the black market and was sold to the HUD on Slaheron. My darkest day.
So you killed that master directly?
Statement. So I did. I am not very proud of that, Master. The soldiers seem very startled, I must say.
I bet. You couldn't kill Mandalore, hey? Hey?
Statement. With all due respect, Master, he is the leader of the Mandalorians. Perhaps my old master was foolish to send me after him.
I'm not gonna call him bad luck. Can you remember anything else?
Answer. There are a few Mandalorian implants that I can activate now. They will improve my performance. Beyond that, Master, there is nothing more I can relate to you. With luck, we will discover the stimulus to unlock my core very soon.
So he gets more regeneration and +2 dexterity bonus? I'm assuming that means that we don't have to talk to him anymore. And repair him since we can't do anything else. Okay. Let's talk to Jolie.
Got something on your mind, do you?
What did you think of Sunry's verdict?
You did what was necessary.
Yeah, I agree.
Sunry was guilty. As sad as that fact makes me, justice had to be done. Doesn't matter that his victim was a Sith or that he was once a hero. I only wish that my old friend hadn't done it. But that's the thing about wishes. They don't come true.
No, they don't.
Now Sunry's dead, which is a shame. He was a good man, you know, once.
I believe
don't
it.
want to talk about this anymore. My jaw aches. Got something on your mind, do you?
Okay, you never did actually say why you decided to come with me.
No, I never did I?
You're always gonna be this elusive?
Elusive? Me elusive? Obviously, you've never tried to grab a Twi'lek dancing girl after drinking too much Onderan Willick juice. At any rate, I already told you why I wanted to leave. I'd seen everything I wanted to on Kashyyyk. Time to go. Time to move on.
I don't believe you.
The hermit says he's tired of living alone in the giant forest, and you find that hard to believe. How cynical are you? How many kilometer-high trees can you find an interest in before you figure you've had enough?
I can see that, really.
I'm bothered to stay in one room for more than 15 minutes. And then there's all the critters in the Shadowlands. I'm just happy to be back in space, doing something new. Is that too much to ask?
You could do that on your own.
So I could. Well, not having a ship does tend to put a damper on that kind of idea, however. I'll admit, for all its flaws, Kashyyyk was home enough. But when you came along and I saw the destiny you had before you, I couldn't help but be in.
There's the real reason. You know what my destiny is?
Of course not. Weren't you listening last time? I can see that you have a destiny before you, but the details are far from clear. In fact, everything about you that I can see is odd. Slightly off, as if my eyes are trying to trick me. Something is very dark about you. But, I'm sure you don't need to hear my ruminations. You've probably got enough nosy Jedi offering you one opinion after another to make you sick.
Tell me more of what you see.
Your future will come of its own accord, trust me. Sometimes navel-gazing at it doesn't get you anywhere. I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you. You remind me a bit of Nomi. And that can't be all bad.
Who's Nomi?
Nomi Sunrider. She came late to the Force, just as you have, and became one of the greatest Jedi ever. Oh, fine lass. Whether you'll follow the same path remains to be seen. For one thing, we'll never get anywhere if you stand around chatting up old men all day.
I'll learn more, though. So you're along as some kind of observer.
Nonsense. If I ever refuse to help you when you ask,
That's true.
How confused can one person be anyway? One thing I will say is that this little escapade does remind me a bit of my adventuring days before the war. Those were exciting times. Or at least it would remind me of those times if we didn't stand around. What's keeping you? You're too young to be so talkative. Shoo! Shoo!
Shoot!
Got something on your...
I'm gonna be like that when I'm old.
I get it.
Shoot! Shoot! Leave me alone! Shoot! Sabers, Juhani.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
Can we talk?
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
What happened after your father died?
After my father died, my mother was left to support me alone. A single non-human woman, living in one of the worst, most violent slums on Terrace. It was not easy for her.
What happened?
When my
Ah,
father was
clicked the wrong one.
It seemed that something in her began to die as well. She worked. She worked as hard as she was able. But over time, she began to waste away. I later learned that she was unable to get enough money to feed both of us, and had to start borrowing from the exchange, a band of cutthroats and smugglers. But even that was not enough. She hid what she was doing from me. She gave most of her food to me so that I would be strong, but she herself was suffering deeply from it. In the end, she could go on no longer, and collapsed at the cantina where she worked one day.
Did she die?
She never recovered. There was nothing really that I could do for her. She left me no money, and no doctor would see her without being paid first. I sat by her bed for days as she lay there dying. I never want that to happen to someone I care about ever again. But there was still the money she had borrowed.
Yep, they wanted it back.
I never paid it back and made no provisions for her death. You must understand. The exchange is brutal. They care nothing for the life of a sentient being. They are the major suppliers of slaves on Terrace.
So you were enslaved.
They thought it would be appropriate that, with my mother owing them money, the debt should be passed on to me. And with no way to pay, they took me by force. You have no idea what it is like to be bound like a beast and treated as such. It was the worst time of my life. They treated me like livestock. They were waiting for a buyer to give them some credits for me when the Jedi came to fight the Mandalorians.
And the Jedi freed you?
The Jedi could not abide by what they saw there.
I mean, they have to.
Removed the exchange from the face of the world, freeing those of us imprisoned there. But the Jedi soon left to fight their war, and I was left with a dream.
So what did you do?
I swore that I would become a Jedi. As soon as I had enough money to do it, I bought passage on a freighter headed for Dantooine, and we both know what has happened since then.
You became a Jedi.
I am grateful to you for having given me the opportunity to fulfill my dream, rather than become what I hated. Someday, I may make it up to you. But for now, let us keep on the task at hand.
Anything else?
How may I be of assistance? What is it you would...
Nope.
Of course.
Alright. We also still need to go back to Tatooine. Maybe we'll go there first and deal with Griff. And then Dantooine. Yeah, I like that idea. I just remembered we'll have to pay a docking fee when we come back to Manon. Every time we come back to Manon. Are we being attacked?
Incoming fighters!
Oh my gosh. Gotcha. You guys are too fast. Where's he at? There. Ah, I got the other guy. Alright, there we go. Whew! So let's bring Mission with us, and I guess Juhani. And then we'll head to Dantooine after we talk to Griff. I'm not sure that Griff has the money yet. But we'll see. Go with Mission and Juhani. Mission leveled up. It's not too far behind. Computers, security, awareness, treat injury? Sure, why not? What do we want to give her? Conditioning? Toughness. Perfect.
What the hell is your kind doing here? Bad enough I have to deal with all these other idiots, but now there's a stinking KOTOR on this world too?
I have as much
excuse you?
as you do, sir.
Do not seek to aggravate us.
Ooh, big man. The Jedi shooting his mouth off from behind a lightsaber, or whatever you're carrying. Hiding behind your pet cat there. And a woman at that. We should have exterminated all you KOTOR when we had the chance.
What? What do you know about my world?
I know enough that... Hey, wait a minute. You look familiar somehow.
What? You?
You know each other? This doesn't concern you, Jedi trash. Now where could I have... No, he's dead, and she likely is too.
What are you talking about?
Maybe I was wrong. Still, I think a specimen like you would be a nice addition to my collection. So, what would it take, Jedi, for you to sell your pet here to me?
She's her own person.
Now don't be so selfish. We both know KOTOR aren't real people.
Oh my
anyway.
gosh.
The females make amusing pets, but the males should be put down like the animals they are. I remember one time on Taris.
What? What did you say?
You were on Terrace?
What did you do on Taris, you scum?
Put one of you down like the animals you are. So easy. Then I saw one of the females on the auction block. But those darn Jedi.
It was you.
What? Me? Oh, now I recognize where I've seen that face before. You were the little KOTOR I was going to purchase. But those Jedi came and stole my pet away from me.
You bought Juhani?
When I was fighting with the Mandalorians against the KOTOR, I developed an appreciation for these creatures. They make excellent servants if properly trained. You Jedi act all prim and proper, but inside you must feel the same way I do about the lesser, non-human species.
You're not human either, dude.
Show on the outside.
You. The homeworld.
Come now. Will you let your pet go? I'm sure we can come up with a price we both think is fair.
She's not for sale.
And I will see you dead for what you have done to my people.
Hold on a second. Don't be hasty.
Do not. There is no emotion. There is no emotion.
There is peace. I will remain calm. I am a Jedi now. My lust for vengeance must be curbed.
Yes, yes. Say no to the dark side, but
Doesn't mean I have to.
yet. Ha!
Oh, he left. Boo. Are we? Is that? Okay. We'll talk to her again then. I was hoping I could kill him. Juhani doesn't need to follow the dark side, but doesn't mean that I don't have to. Man, where's Griff?
Greetings again from the offices of Zerga Corporation. Is this about bounties or something else?
Did we mess something up? Oh, I guess he's not. Okay, he's not back yet. Alright, that's fine. Let's go to Dantooine then. Maybe we'll talk to Juhani when we get back into the ship, just to see if she has anything to say. Alright, Juhani. Oh, wrong way.
My Cathar blood seethes at the thought of that man still running free. I cannot stand still while I think about it, but I will not give in to the dark side either. He
Good.
will pay for his crimes, though. He will most likely be following us. Me. If we could find him first, then he may not be able to set in motion whatever he has in store for us. My Cathar blood.
How do we deal with that? Huh. Didn't tell us anything? As soon as she was able... Yeah, it doesn't tell us what to do next. That's fine. We'll hopefully we'll find out. Let's head to Dantooine, which is this one? This one? This one? This one? That one. Alright.